Hello card fighters and welcome back to my channel, and today we have a Soul Saver deck, post Miyaji. And yeah, normally if you can't afford King of Knights or Monarch, then that's fine. You can just play Soul Saver Engine, which is pretty fun. But the problem is you will need some cards from the first booster set in order to play this. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. And let's get on to the deck. So, your starter, you're obviously going to main your Glime, which is straightforward. Your grade 3 lineup, you're running 4 Soul Savers, because it's obvious the deck is focused on making Soul Saver, Soul Blasting 5, and then hitting hard just to end your opponent, regardless. Like, it can be early rush, mid rush, or end game rush. And then your other grade 3s will be Palamedes. There are 2 reasons why I run 4. One is in case I don't get the Soul Saver in my hand, so I have to ride him first, which is a little bit bad, but you'll get the Soul Charge just because you can plus with it. And there's also, when this unit's on rear, after Soul Saver uses his Soul Blast 5, he pretty much gains a 25k power after getting Soul Blast 5. If you Soul Blast 10, that's like 50k, which is really stupid and aggressive. But when you place Palamedes on Vanguard or rear, he still gets a Soul Charge. And yeah, those are the only 2 grade 3 units that do Soul Charge. And there are more units that do Soul Charging. So your grade 2 lineup, you're going to run 4 Akanes, because 4 Akanes, you search off Pongo, and then once you call Pongo, you get to Soul Charge, which is decent, and it's pretty much a 26k attacker if you Soul Charge trigger. If not, then it's 21k attack. And then your other grade 2 lineup, you run 4 Funnel Goals, because Funnel Goal, you pretty much, once you get boosted, Counterblast 1, you rarely use the Counterblast, so Counterblasting 1 will be fine, and then you Soul Charge 1 just to gain the 5k. He's one of the other components that you will need to Soul Charge in order to perform the Soul Blast 5 early game. And then your last grade 2s, 4 Gyrons, because 15k beat stick if you have 3 or more units. Pretty simple and not that hard, and he gives out big numbers. Your grade 1 lineup, you're going to run 4 Lucius, because if you call him during your grade 2 area or phase, it's fine, because once you ride into grade 3, you put him into your soul, you draw a card, and then you call a unit from your hand to rear, which is actually great. And you can actually plus a soul, which I guess this is kind of like Soul Charging, but only it moves from soul to rear. And then you also run 4 Pongos, because he's the main component of Soul Charging and the main card for Soul Saver deck. And then you're gonna run 3 Marins, I'm sorry. 3 Marins, because you call Counterblast 1, draw, you don't even care if you Counterblast or not, you're most likely Soul Charging, and yeah. And then you run 2 Allens, because you can run 3, but 2 is kind of like enough, because you're not going to call cards from your hand to rear. You're most likely just going to like Soul Charge a lot, and yeah. And then your trigger lineup, it's pretty basic compared to everyone else's. 8 crit, 4 heals, and 4 draws. You can go for like 6 draws, 6 crits. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you hit the Soul Blast 5 mark, and then you can go ham on everyone. Because the deck is pretty fun to play, and it's pretty much more of like hand ripping towards your opponent. Because your opponent, they're rarely gonna have a PG in their hand. If you're going against a Protect clan, then it's best to like make them use up all their resources in their hand. This deck actually goes well going against Zanbaku, because Zanbaku, they're mainly gonna like put you on ride lock and rest lock. So it doesn't matter if they ride or rest lock you, just call units, hit them with big numbers, and then you're done. So hopefully you guys like this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.